hope y'all enjoy this for whoever watched this playback, cause I know it's early as hell. It's like 6. It's 6:18. Um, Man, y'all, I just woke up from a crazy, crazy dream. Well, it wasn't necessarily crazy, but on top of that, I got some great news at the same time. So, crazy, crazy dream, crazy realization. Um, I did a prayer this morning, said a quick prayer, did some meditation, woke up, did a little ritual, and right after that, I got some great news, family. Great, great news. But first, we gonna get into the dream. So, I had this crazy dream, y'all, to where I was basically at my house that I'm at right now. I was here, but in the basement, my grandfather was down there, and not only was my grandfather down there, but also this so-called spiritual person that a lot of y'all know about, that I've been talking about for a long time, named Rod Hayes, was down there with my grandfather. Now, when I went downstairs to basically see my grandfather, he was down there, and Rod Hayes was kind of like caressing my grandfather damn near, like on some fruity shit. Like he was like wrapping himself around him. Now, what this really mean is Rod Hayes was feeding off of his spirit, my grandfather's spirit, his soul. So this is what I've been trying to tell y'all for a long, long time, and a lot of people didn't believe what I was saying, but what I was saying is the truth. And this is how I know that a lot of these spiritual niggas out here that be having this motherfucker on their channel and shit, they a part of this nonsense. They with these particular demons. Now, Rod Hayes is a demonic entity, family. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. Rod Hayes is a demonic entity. He's one of these fucking grays, one of these marker beings. You see what I'm saying? For all y'all out there that be trying to say that I'm trying to slander other black people and all this weird shit, man, shut that shit up. Cause you probably with these people as well. Rod Hayes is a demonic entity. He's the particular being that's down here on earth pretending to be God. I'm telling you, family. And if he's not, then he's associated with that particular being. But I think he is that particular being that's down here on earth pretending to be God. He's a demon, y'all. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Rod Hayes is a demon. I ain't said this man's name in a long time. I fell back off of him because it got to a point to where I knew what the fuck he was, but at the same time, it was like I couldn't really prove it. And I got tired of just saying his name and you know what I'm saying? Like, I got tired of saying his name without being able to actually really, really 100% prove what I was saying. But now I know what I was saying is true. You see what I'm saying? So I didn't necessarily, matter of fact, let me go way, 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 way back to like 2, 3 weeks ago before I continue with what I'm talking about. Now, about maybe not even that long, maybe a week or 2 weeks ago. Um, well, first let me say this: a long, long time ago, probably like 10, maybe 15 years ago, when I went to Illinois, and mind you, that's where my grandfather is from, Illinois. That's where I'm from, for y'all who didn't know. I was born in Hazel Crest Hospital in Cook County in Illinois, family. You see what I'm saying? I was pretty much, my first 6 years of my life was in Park Forest, Illinois, family. That's where I'm from. That's where all my family is from, Park Forest, Illinois. Now, we went out there about 15, 16 years ago, and my grandfather gave me this fishing pole because my grandfather liked to fish, just like just like me, you know what I'm saying? Just like the people in my family, we love to fish. He gave me this fishing pole, and I still had a piece in the crib. You see what I'm saying? But what happened was when we brought those fishing poles back here, a lot of them, he gave us like 3 or 4 of them. Most of them is gone. But those poles, they were very old, and us being young like we didn't take care of them. So we kind of like, they kind of broke and stuff, and they disappeared. Mind you, y'all, this was like 15, 16 years ago. This was a long time ago. Now, like 2 weeks ago, I'm walking around in the house, and I look down on the floor, and I see part of that fishing pole that my grandfather gave me just laying there on the ground. And I looked, and I immediately recognized what the fuck it was when I saw it, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, what in the, how the hell? I thought these was long gone. How is this here? You see what I'm saying? So I'm looking at it like, what the fuck? And I pick it up, and I remember how I used to play with it and stuff. I used to think that it was a gun because it kind of, the way it's made, it kind of looked like a gun almost. And I remember how I used to play like it was a rifle and shit, and I used to aim and stuff and all that. And all those memories came back when I picked it up. Now, it didn't catch me immediately. I thought that it was just, you know what I'm saying, by chance that I found this. But like 2 days after that, I was sitting around thinking, and I was like, wait a minute. I didn't find that fishing pole for no reason, because that should have been long gone, thrown away in the trash, gone. You see what I'm saying? Because like I said, that was like 15, 16 years ago, and we had been tore those fishing poles apart. You see what I'm saying? So I'm like, how in the fuck can I find this? And I thought about it, and I was like, maybe my grandfather is trying to reach out to me from the other. And mind you, my grandfather passed away like 3-4 years ago. He passed away. So I'm like, maybe my grandfather is trying to communicate with me from the other side, and he put that pole right there for me to see it, so that way I could think about him or see him. And there's a picture of my grandfather inside this thing that my mama got, to where she got like plates and glasses and different things like that in there. And it's a obituary of my grandfather right in there. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about it. I'm like, I'm wondering what's going on. So that day when I realized that, I said a prayer for my grandfather. I'm like, if my grandfather need any type of light or any type of energy, if he's trapped in some type of bullshit, I'm saying this prayer to give him the energy and the strength and the power he needs to break free from that spell or that hex or that curse or that trap or wherever if he's going through anything like that. You see what I'm saying? I'm praying for him. And I remember a long time ago, probably like maybe around 2019 or 2020 or something like that, I bought some of that ancestor money, and I had burnt some of that. And I remember I pretty much burnt that for my grandfather. And right after I did that, that's when I had that dream to where I saw him sitting in this room that was all like white, and he was sitting in this chair, and I had walked up to him, and he was basically talking to me about something. I can't remember what he was talking to me about, but that happened as well. But anyways, so after I say that prayer, and mind you, I didn't say that prayer for him once. It's been about a week or two that I've been, every single time I think of him, I say that prayer. Give him some energy. You see what I'm saying? Now, I remember one day, this was probably like a week ago, I walked out into the kitchen and I looked in that dining room, and I saw the sun was shining in that box where my mom got that obituary at. The sun was shining directly over my grandfather's family. You see what I'm saying? It was so clear. Like, I knew right then and there, like, okay, my prayers must be working. Like, something is happening, because the sun was shining right over the picture, right over his obituary, like it was an aura or something shining around the picture. So I knew right then and there that my prayers was working. He was getting the energy that I was sending. So carry on, carry on, carry on till tonight when I had this dream with Rod Hayes and shit. And like I said, I know that my grandfather's getting to the point to where he's breaking out of whatever the fuck he was in. Whatever trance or whatever hex or spell, whoever the fuck put on him, he was breaking out because of the prayers and the energy that I was giving him. And I know that because he was downstairs in our basement sitting on the couch. But like I said, Rod Hayes was wrapped around him, like he was holding on to him like this, like a little ass baby or something trying to hold on to their parent. He was holding on to him like with his arms and shit and legs wrapped around him like a leech or some shit. So boom, I walk out of that room with my grandfather and Rod Hayes, and I open up this door because we got this stellar, like this storage area to where you can like store canned goods and shit like that. We got that in this right underneath the stairs. I open that shit up and look, and it's a big ass fucking snake in there, like a fucking anaconda or something. It's a big ass fucking snake. You see what I'm saying? Just huge as fuck, just like coming towards me when I opened the door. And I looked at it, I was like, what the fuck? And I closed the door real fast. I closed the door and I ran upstairs and I told my mom. But the lady that I was talking to wasn't the mom that I know. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't the mom that's in the house. It was some other person. But I'm like, Mom, it's a big ass snake downstairs in the closet. It's a big ass snake down there. Don't go down there. Don't open the door. Don't go down there and open that door. And she basically believed me, but she like, I'm finna go see for myself. I need to go downstairs and I need to see. And I'm like begging her, no, don't go down there. Don't open the door. I'm begging her. Don't go down there and open that door. It's a snake down there. You can't do nothing with it. Because she was saying she was gonna go kill it. And I'm like, you can't kill that snake. That snake big as fuck. Don't go down there and open that door. No. I'm begging her, please don't. But she goes down there anyway, and she opened the door. And when she opened the door, she see the snake, and she screams real fucking loud and falls back. Like, she falls back on the ground, and somehow the door closed. She didn't close it, but somehow the door closed before the snake could get to her. So right then and there, I don't know what the fuck I did, but it's like I did something to where I casted some type of energy or some shit like that, to where I like shot some energy out of my body, and it was like rainbow type energy. You see what I'm saying? I shot some energy out of my hands or whatnot, and I was saying this chant. And when I was saying this chant, it basically like, I can't really tell you what happened after that. You see what I'm saying? It kind of like, the shit just, that scene kind of just, it's almost like that scene was destroyed. Like that realm or whatever the fuck was destroyed. You see what I'm saying? And it immediately switched. You see? That shit went away. Now, after it went away, I was laying in the bed with my baby mama. I was laying in the bed with her, and it was another female that was present at the same time. Some of y'all may know who this is, but I used to be with her a long time ago. Y'all know Ami, Divine Ami, Amira. She was there too. So it was like I had two wives, my baby mama and Amira or Ami. Now, Ami wasn't there at that yet. You see what I'm saying? She wasn't there from the very beginning. It was me and my baby mama. And I was laying in the bed, and I'm like pulling these weapons out of the air, like AK-47s and all these big ass guns and shit. I'm kind of just pulling them out of the air, like manifesting them. Like, it was like all I had to do was think about it, and I just reach in the air like this and grab it and pull it out. You see what I'm saying? So I'm pulling all these weapons and shit out of the air. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm prepared to go to war or something. I'm just, you see what I'm saying? Pulling them out of the air. And not only that, but I was also able to manifest gold. I started pulling gold out of the air. You see what I'm saying? So I'm holding my hands like this, and I'm like, basically, she was my baby mama was basically asking me, so what we gonna do for like this and this and that for like finances, and she just asked me a lot of questions and shit. And I'm like, oh, you ain't gotta worry about that. And I put my hand out and I said, gold. That shit just pop up in my hand. And the way it was popping up, it wasn't popping up like a gold nugget, like a solid gold nugget. It was popping up melted at first, like molted gold. And then it'd dry in my hand and it turned into like a puddle of dried up gold. And I would just lay it on the table like, here you go. You know what I'm saying? And I just kept doing it. Gold. And it melt in my hand like it'd come up like melted gold. And then it'll dry and I put it on the table. You see what I'm saying? So all these flakes of gold and shit that I'm just manifesting out of the air is there too. So all these weapons and shit and the gold is all just there. You see what I'm saying? Now after that, I woke up. And I woke up and I was like, what the fuck? And I was kind of like in this state to where it was like I could hear the world. You see what I'm saying? This happens to me very often, to where I hit this. It's a lot of the times when I first wake up, or if I alter my consciousness. Y'all know what I mean by that. If I alter my consciousness, it's like I can literally sit back and just feel the whole entire world. And not just the world, but like everything. And when I'm in this state, it literally feels like there's nothing but me. Like everything out there is me. It's almost like I'm feeling the world like the world is me. Like I am the universe, or I am the galaxy, or I am the world, however you want to call it. And everything that's here is me, except for these fucking entities, whatever these demonic parasitic entities are, whatever they are. They not me. That's some type of invader, something that's not supposed to be there. You see what I'm saying? And I can feel that also. I can feel the shit that's not supposed to be there. I can feel everything when I enter this state. So when I entered that state, that's when I remembered the dream with Rod Hayes and my grandfather. And I instantly said a prayer this morning, the one I'm telling y'all about. I said a prayer. And I basically was like, I command for this fucking demon, for this entity to completely release my grandfather. Release him. And release all the other angels that you have trapped as well. And I basically said, what I saw was this dome, like this energy force field, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But it has all the fucking angels, all of the angels of earth that's been trapped. It's inside of this fucking firmament, man. This whatever this bubble is. You see what I'm saying? And this demon that I'm telling you about, Rod Hayes, feeds off of these angels. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, I saw it. He feeds off of these angels, family. You see what I'm saying? These beings that's trapped inside of this firmament, or whatever the fuck this thing is, he feeds off of their energy. You see what I'm saying? So what this entity does in his archons, the rest of his people, his bloodline, they kill these Indians, these American Indians, these ancient people. They are angels, family. These people that they call the Indians are angels. You see what I'm saying? They are literally angels, family. And these people, Rod Hayes and them, they kill these angels to trap their spirit inside. So when motherfuckers die here, when they die, their soul, their spirit gets trapped inside of this firmament, this thing that I saw. You see what I'm saying? And I realized all of that within seconds. As soon as I woke up from that dream, all of that shit just calculated in my brain. I'm like, oh shit. So I said another prayer. And I'm like, basically what I was saying was, fuck that shit. Break the damn firmament. Break whatever that bubble is. It's time for that shit to break. All my angels need to be free now. You see what I'm saying? And I said that prayer. That was basically what I was saying. That's not exactly what I said exactly, but that's basically to sum up what I was saying. So I say that prayer, boom. And I sit there and I meditate for a while. I'm mad as fuck. I'm sitting there, my nose is flared up. When I get real mad, y'all, my nose spread out. It's because I start breathing real hard, it's like I need more air when I get real mad. So my nose spread the fuck out real wide and shit. That's one way you can tell that I'm getting pissed off. If my nose flare up. If you see my nose flare, I don't do all, well, I do sometimes, but I don't do all that screaming and fucking rousing up and all that weird shit when I'm really mad. So a lot of times on here when y'all hear me like talking real loud and screaming, you like, oh, he mad. Man, that's an act. I'm not really mad, family. When I get real mad, I am not fucking screaming or none of that shit. I'm quiet as hell and my nose is flared up, and you know what I'm saying? That's how you know, oh shit, he getting pissed off. But that's how I was. I'm laying there looking up at the ceiling. My nose is flared up. I'm breathing hard as hell. And I'm thinking the most gruesome thoughts about this nigga Rod Hayes. Because I just saw this motherfucker with my grandfather like he was leeching off his energy or some shit. You see what I'm saying? He wrapped up, and my grandfather looked like he was sad as hell, like he was still, like I can see him. He not where he was. He not trapped in that wherever he was, but he's still in this like state of mind to where he kind of like trapped. So I'm pissed the fuck off. I'm thinking about that, and I'm thinking about all the angels that I saw trapped in this void. I'm pissed the fuck off. I'm thinking all these gruesome ass fucked up thoughts because I'm pissed off. You see what I'm saying? But I calmed down after a minute. I let myself calm down, and I couldn't lay there no more because there was too much going on. So I got up and I kind of walked around the house for a minute to kind of try to get my head right. And right after that, mind you, I just told y'all that I said that I prayed for the damn firmament, for the void to break, for the waters to break. You know what I'm saying? That they talk about. I prayed for that. Tell me why, after walking around the house for about a good 10, 15 minutes, I get a text from my baby mama. And in this text, she tells me that her water just fucking broke. That her water just fucking broke. I still got the message. Well, of course I got the message right here on my phone. So I'm like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? What the hell just happened? Because like I said, I was just praying for the damn firmament to break, for the angels to be released, for the veil to break, for the waters, all this shit. I said all that shit, family. And she just texted me saying that her waters just broke. So basically what I'm getting from this is my child, my son, is going to have all of those angels that was trapped inside of that fucking firmament, inside of his vessel, family. You see what I'm saying? This is the heaven to earth. You see what I'm saying? This is the whole prayer. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. This is what this is representing, family. When they say on earth as it is in heaven, when they saying thy kingdom come, when they saying bring heaven to earth, they're saying bring the angels in the heavens that's been trapped all this time back to the earth, because this is our place anyway. You see what I'm saying? This is our land. This is our home. You see what I'm saying? You have to understand that we exist both here and we exist in a spiritual state. There's two different worlds, family. This exists just as well as the spirit exists. Of course, the spirit is first. No. I would have to say that this is first. That this is first, and you create the spirit inside your mind. This was before the heavens, this earth that we are on. A lot of people will try to say that the heavens was first, but How can the heavens be first? You see what I'm saying? When you have to think, because we know that the heavens is a astral state. You see what I'm saying? Now we might say that there was an energy that existed before this. There was a well, see, that might be hard to say. We'd say that everything existed, everything was created at the same time. Everything was just boom, that big bang, everything was created at the same time. But basically, y'all, what I'm trying to tell you is, and mind you, today is August 18th. If you add that up, if you add 18 up, that equals 9. And it's so 8, 9, yeah. If you add 8 and 1 up, that equals 9. And we know that 9 is completion, family. We know that 9 is completion. So what I'm trying to tell y'all is I done what I came to do. I've completed my job. What I came here to do is done. You see what I'm saying? The nine means completion, family. So this world, this system that was created by these entities is done. It's over. You see what I'm saying? This reign of Rod Hayes and them trying to keep me from what's mine and trying to take it away from me and all this shit and trying to take my life, all that shit is done. It's over with. You see what I'm saying? From this point forward, y'all, everything is about to get ready and be exposed. Everything. Every single dirty little secret that these people have is about to be exposed. And these beings are about to get what's coming to them. You see what I'm saying? They about to get what they've been so afraid of for all this time. It's happening now. It's happening now, family. It's happening now. You see? So, I hope motherfuckers been doing what the fuck they've been supposed to been doing. Like, trying to get your soul right, trying to get your spirit right, trying to, you know, make amends for everything that you've done here. Because the time is now. The time is now. And I'm hearing how the wind is just constantly keep blowing. You see what I'm saying with these words that I'm speaking. This shit is over with, family. It's over with. It's done and it's over with. And I just hope it was worth it for all y'all out there, for all you betrayers and all you backstabbers and all you people out there that's tried so hard to destroy me, to try to corrupt my mind and shit like that. This shit is over with, family. So it's almost like I'm God and my son is so-called Jesus, the one that's being born right now. You see what I'm saying? I'm the Father. I'm the so-called God in heaven. You see what I'm saying? That came down and created this child, this baby, Yahushua. You see what I'm saying? You could say that my name is I forgot what they said that the father name was, and then you got Yeshua or Yahushua. You see what I'm saying? This is the reason why they wanted me to impregnate the reptilian princess so bad, because they knew that I was gonna give birth, that I was gonna that I'm the father of so-called Christ or Jesus or Yahushua or however you want to call it. You see what I'm saying? And the way that they had it set up is they wanted it to be to where I would be dead and not here. You see what I'm saying? So they could corrupt my son and they could use him for their own personal gain. This is the reason why they tell that story about Jesus being crucified and hung and all this shit and being killed and all this crazy shit, because this is what they wanted. You see what I'm saying? They was afraid of me bringing this child to this planet. You see what I'm saying? So that's basically what I wanted to tell y'all, family. You see what I'm saying? And mind you, you know it's crazy. You know, my son is going to be born in August. That is Leo. family. For all y'all out there that still might be trying to say that I'm crazy or some shit, nigga, come on now. Leo the Lion of Judah, come on now, family. Wake the fuck up out there, man. I'm telling you, I am the supreme creator. I am. This whole entire time, I've been telling y'all this for the longest. Niggas want to say that I'm crazy and shit. Niggas want to say that I'm egotistical. Niggas want to say that I'm talking crazy. No, nigga, I'm God, family. I told y'all niggas. And my son is going to be so-called Jesus that y'all prophesized, family. Come on now. Wake up out there. Get this shit through your head, family. Stop trying to deny me. Stop trying to deny me. Denying me is what's gonna get your ass erased off of this fucking planet. Stop trying to deny me out here, nigga. Damn. None of y'all niggas is God. Stop saying you God. Stop saying that a God is a woman. Stop saying all that shit. Cut it out. Because it's not true. And you know it's not true. I don't want to hear that shit no more from none of y'all niggas. I don't want to hear none of that shit. I don't want to hear. If you not saying what I'm saying right now, then shut the fuck up. Stop talking. You see what I'm saying? Because from here on out, all y'all niggas out there that's saying all this bullshit, your ass gonna start disappearing. You gonna start leaving this fucking realm because I'm tired of this shit. You see what I'm saying? I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired. Like I said, Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Chief.